We might just transform into Hacker Stang, to be perfectly honest. We are also probably about to eat a really big fire round here. We get 2 redeployments. Do we just freaking do this? I think we do. Alright, let's redeploy these tanks for this round. And we redeploy these tanks for this round. And why don't we just make an Omega attack squad here for this specific round? We put those here, because I'm definitely expecting there to be fire. And then we just throw a steel ball into the mix. And I'm thinking about going into hackers here. Where is steel ball? Here is steel ball. Because I don't think he's gonna be expecting that. I can't buy hackers this round. I could buy high explosive ammo, which would help so much with chaff clear, but I don't think we will need it in the end. Yeah, honestly, I feel inclined right now to just purchase some better chaff at the front line. Did I? Okay, no, I grabbed the wrong unit. I thought I had bought a Mustang, which was definitely not part of the plan. And then we just hope for late chaff for days and save some money for the hacker switch. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, this thing's going to melt. Armor does not protect against this. We don't get to the tower nearly as quickly as I had hoped. But even a single steel ball can break this tower in half. Like, easily. And right now the tank of our tanks is keeping him at bay, and we should be getting ahead on levels here with our tanks, because we are killing Arclights with them. That was a really, really big round. And that was a completely and utterly wasted investment. Could throw replicating crawlers out, but I don't think it would make much of a difference. No chance we're getting in here before the Arclights kill all of those. I think we just continue vibing with the Mustangs, honestly. So, that fell flat on its face for our opponent, fortunately. I wonder what the game plan is then. If our tanks are still working this good, does he have EMP? He does not, so we can potentially just go for some other juicy stuff. I think we just kinda position some of these Mustangs like here, so they can still deal with that. And I do want these Mustangs back on the main front. I am not afraid of crawlers, to be perfectly honest, of the crawlers spawning. We can potentially sell that. Yeah. So I guess we don't switch into hackers, we just go into elite tanks, I would say. Elite tanks. Let's also sell the Arclight here, and we should be selling off the other one relatively quickly as well. And we should also put a tank here that just guards against potential nonsense. And why don't... Nah, actually, let's just go for more damage. We're still sitting on 50. Oh, really? That's what we are doing. Yeah, unfortunately there's more Stangs here. And they can eat those units. And he went for the Mustangs. Alright, now we just put some chaff at the very front and watch as he burns his entire army. Basically. Make no mistake, this is right now his panic button. Like, this is panic button. This was a really big turn where he hoped he could turn it around with a very cheeky flank. But he didn't expect me to just put those units back into place. Raidens should be so great for our army. Like, for real. I think those are the best unit here at current. So now, all we really need to do is make sure he burns his own stuff. So we put some in front of here, so that gets these crawlers. We put some here that gets those crawlers. And why don't we make it even more annoying? And then we throw these units in for good measure. We still need something to block this. So I think I'm just going to use a missile here. And I think range is also deserved. This is probably not going to hit at all, anyway. But I think we just buy an additional tank, and then we hit those up with double shot. And after all of that, how about we put his own fire to good use? And just burn the rest of this and get like 2 more shields. I want 1 shield like here. And 1 shield like here. And we sell this arc light and hit up another shield. Hit up this temp range. And I'd say let's get extra health. Oh, he be missling. He be mad. He be burning his entire bunch of units here. With his own oil. And he's getting torn apart. Because he has basically 0 anti-air. In the round that the rays come out. I'd say that calls GG. That calls for a GG. Yeah, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I almost feel bad. Late Mustang or defensive Mustangs, when you already have Sabers, are kinda a nightmare to break in my experience as well. I have been on the short end of that stick as well. And I didn't go Vulcan, and I also lost. The fact that we could just put a really sweet revenge oil here. He didn't ignite his, but we were just able to deal with that. This is just a very straight up board, and in the final round we are exploiting a weakness that he has 2 unleveled, untagged units to even deal with. If we don't count the fangs. If we do count them, it's 5 unleveled, untagged, basically chaff units. But yeah, our chaff was so far behind, like, Vulcans were not the right choice here. They are almost always the right choice, but only if you're playing standard. If you're pushing into your own fire, you're gonna have a bad day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did, and I hope to see you again listening for the next one. Until then.